Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? I wanted to make this audio because, I get a lot of emails from dudes who they hit me up and they're like, yo, Mr. Locario, I'm frustrated because I was trying to talk to this girl in the street and, she just kept ignoring me. Or, yo, Mr. Locario, I'm talking to this girl and I got her number, but I keep calling her. She isn't calling me back. And yo, Mr. Locario, I was trying to meet this girl for this date and then she flaked on me. And oh, Mr. Locario, I was trying to get with this girl and she was playing all these games and, she seems like an attention whore and all this other stuff. And so these guys, they hit me up with all these things. And they're just frustrated and, sometimes angry about the stuff that women do, right? When it comes to dating and relationships and stuff like that, right? And the thing, that I got to tell you guys is this, and my dude Miles Cunningham, he spoke about this actually on, the Sexy Party show the other day. And I thought this was an excellent point that he made. And he was basically saying that, don't get mad or upset or frustrated about the stuff these girls do. Why? Because she's a female and that's what they do. Do you understand? You have to accept that. Accept the fact that this is what goes on. You understand? So it doesn't really make sense for you to, get mad at a girl or a female for doing female shit. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's kind of like getting mad at, it's snowing in the winter or being extremely hot in the summer. It's like, that's what happens. Do you understand? This is what goes on with these girls. Now, the thing is that when you're dealing with women, the best type of woman to actually deal with and take seriously and actually, spend some time with are the ones who are cooperating, are the ones who are not going to be flaky, the ones who are not going to, be on some attention whore stuff, the ones who are not going to act like a bitch when you try to talk to them, the ones who are actually going to pick up the phone when you call them or text you back when you text them, the ones who are going to meet you when they're supposed to meet you on the date. Those are the ones that you continue to see and you continue to mess with. Once you start seeing a girl being flaky or she starts, acting like she's, on some attention whore shit or, a chick you're trying to talk to. And then let's say you try to talk to some girl and she just like, is rude. You understand? Or you get a girl's number and you're trying to hit her up and she's, never calling you back. Don't get mad at it. Don't get upset. All you have to do is remember that she's a female. And this is what they do. And then you just move on. See, it's like you're getting yourself upset and frustrated over these things because you're taking this stuff too personally. You're like, oh, I got this girl's number and, oh, she's not calling me back because she doesn't like me and all this other stuff and blah, 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 which that could be the case. She could be just not interested in you at that point, right? But generally, women will just not fucking call you back because of a whole lot of other crazy reasons that have nothing to do with you. You understand? A chick will, she'll basically be flaky because of other shit that's going on and all this other nonsense, but you're taking it personally. But that's just how chicks do in general. They'll do that flaky shit because, just in a lot of situations, women, don't feel that they need to basically be accountable for shit. You understand? Like they'll set a date with you and they'll just be like, well, you know what? I don't feel like going. I don't feel like calling them. Fuck it, whatever. And that's how they'll do. That's how they'll actually make it happen. The other day I put up a audio clip of a video and I'm talking about how, women don't say what they mean and, they'll say they'll do one thing and then do the next. And I'm talking to, this girl in the clip and I'm basically saying to her, I'm like, why do women do this and do that? And then she says, well, a woman doesn't have to really follow through on what she said she's going to do. You understand? Like that was like the mentality. You understand? So that's what women will do. They'll just be like, yeah, I'm going to do this. I'm going to see you. I'm going to make this happen. And they just won't do it. You understand? But the thing is that, you as the man, you don't get upset or you don't get frustrated by that. You just accept the fact like, hey, well, she's a chick. That's what they do. Let me move on to another chick who, at least hopefully she's the type of chick who is not all up on that bullshit all the time. You understand? Hopefully this one is not the type of chick who is going to be an attention whore, who's going to act like a bitch, who's going to, be flaky. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you deal with the type of girls who are more on that type of level when it comes to dealing with you. You understand? But the thing is, you're going to have girls who are going to be on some bitchy, flaky, extremely emotional, attention whore, acting like a bitch, ignoring your calls type of stuff. And you just got to be like, that's how these chicks are. You understand? And you never forget that she's a female. You understand? Because it's like, you forget that, and then you start to get all frustrated and mad. And it's like, but this is what they're doing. This is what they do. This is part of the whole thing. You understand? Let me tell you something. I know a lot of you guys, you get confused and you get frustrated by this stuff because, you're trying to learn the game and you're trying to deal with girls, and, what you want to happen is you want for things to, run smoothly, which, makes sense, right? And the thing is, the more that you deal with women, the more that you go out there and date, the more that you go out there and talk to and holler at chicks, the more that you're going to notice that it's a numbers game. And the more you're going to see, you're going to see basically that the more that you do it, the more you're going to see or run into women who are like this, women who are flaky, women who, are on some attention horse shit, women who might act like a bitch or act rude to you when you try to approach them, women who will, take your information, or you get the information, you try to hit them up and then you never hear from them again. This happens all the time. You understand? So what you got to understand is that this is just how it goes with females. So once you understand that, once you never forget that she's a female, then you don't, you're not going to really get too upset at it, because it's like you kind of like expect it or something. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, well, you're a female. This is what you do. You know what I mean? Like, it's like if you had a newborn baby or something, or you're holding somebody's baby and the baby's like drooling on your shoulder. It's like, you're not going to get mad the baby's drooling on your shoulder. That's what babies do. They drool on your shoulder. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is. It's not that big of a deal. You understand? You just got to understand and accept that. Accept that this is what goes on, when you're dealing with the women. And then knowing that, what you need to do is you need to say, okay, well, you know what? I'm only going to give, attention, or I'm actually going to spend some time or even just deal with the women who are not displaying these type of things. Because, even if a woman is cooperating, she might here and there, flip back into displaying, a couple of these things, right? But if she's like, 90% cooperative, then that's the type of chick you mess with. But if you have a chick who's extremely, on some attention whore shit, or extremely flaky, or extremely, the type that's going to keep ignoring your calls, that's the one you keep, you just ignore and keep it moving, and just, charge that to the game and accept the fact that this is the type of chick who does that, and just understand that she's a female. You understand that shit? So, that's all I wanted to say for you guys, man. Guys, make sure you click the link below to get tickets to my seminar, Reclaim the Game, New Dating Rules for Men. This seminar is going to be the shit. I'm going to be talking about some new stuff, never before heard or seen type of stuff that's going to, basically increase your game. It's going to make this shit happen even better, because right now it's getting harder and harder for dudes the way that society is. You feel what I'm saying? It's all feminized and all this other craziness is happening. So it's making it a little bit harder for you in the dating game. So this is why I wanted to come out with this new seminar to give you guys the new dating rules, some other type of shit that's going to help you in today's dating world. All right. So that's it. I'm out of here, guys. And remember, the truth is inside you. Peace.
Master the game by joining dating and life coach Mr. Locario live in New York City on Friday, May 15th at So Techie Spaces for his new seminar, Reclaim the Game. Mr. Locario has some exclusive new realistic approaches to the dating game that will help you be successful with women. Purchase your tickets at MrLocario.com. Space is extremely limited, so pick up your tickets today at MrLocario.com. That's MrLocario.com. MrLocario.com.